Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good? Good, happy Wednesday. Okay, cool, our thing's ready to go. So my name's Emily, this is Sky and Jackie, we're a team here. And before we get into our little presentation, it's gonna be super quick, but I just wanted to thank Emil and Kay and Alicia, Jared, you guys, this is an amazing event. This venue is beautiful and we're really excited and grateful to be here. So thank you so much. Round of applause for them. Perfect. So this has been something that we've been looking forward to for a few weeks now, and I'm really blessed to be here because I'm surrounding myself with amazing women like these two and some in here as well that can collaborate and come together. I am a mindset, and you can actually go to the next. They'll have different skills, and they'll get into their own stories in a minute, but when you are able to collaborate with people who are different from you, you don't feel this whole weight of like, I have to do everything. You're like, hey, I need help with Facebook ads. You're really good at that. Can you help me? Or, hey, I'm really good with tech. You know, Cruz was talking about technology and apps. I'm really good with coding, but I need some help with public speaking. You know, can you help me with that? So we've actually created a meetup group for aspiring entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are in their first year, 10 years, so people can come together and really create that dynamic relationship. And not just, hey, here's my card, call me. You know, but actually, hey, let's connect and work together and grow together. So we are having an event coming up in October, and we've actually started, all of us are coaches in our own kind of way, and we've actually worked with individual clients, and since we're a team, we've started to become more aware of other teams and other businesses and go into teams, talk to them, figure out what their process is, and see what is working and what isn't working. And whatever is working, keep doing that, but whatever isn't working, let's fix it. What's your process? What's your strategy? Hey, do you need to learn how to do Facebook ads? Or is your CRM not working? You know, is your team unmotivated? What's the issue? And we can come in and fix it. So that's been a blessing too. I can't talk these two up enough, honestly. Being able to work with people like that, and things are moving, momentum is building, and it's quite amazing. But actually, when I met Jackie for the first time, she was doing a presentation similar to this, and I really loved it. I was like, oh, this girl's awesome. And I recently moved to the city, and I went up and talked to her and exchanged information. And later, maybe a few weeks later, I said, hey, I'm at an event, you should come. And she actually showed up, like, hey, I'll be your friend and actually come with you. So I'm so grateful that she did that because now we're here today. So I'll let Jackie kind of tell her story.
Thanks, Emily. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie Possoff. I am a marketing strategist and success coach. I'm all about creating a business and life that reflects your own version of success. It's totally, you don't worry about it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so I am the host of the Millennial Success Stories podcast, where I interview other entrepreneurs along all different stages of their journey. So I have some entrepreneurs who are still side hustling. They have a 9-to-5, and they are putting all the extra time they can into their business, all the way up to 7- and 8-figure entrepreneurs. So that is essentially what the podcast is about, and it's on all podcast platforms. Yeah, okay. I also run a full-service Facebook ads and marketing agency. This was my original business, and I've worked with so many different companies. I've helped brand new companies launch, and I've worked with companies in the tens of millions of dollar range produce marketing campaigns. So it's just been so amazing, and I just love having the opportunity to work with so many different businesses. So yeah, so when I'm not working, I read, write, and watch history documentaries because I love history. So there's that too. But you know, as Emily was saying, you know, when I first started, I think one of the beautiful things about our collaboration is that we are all so different. Emily was talking about how she's all about mindset and sales and wellness, and I am very much strategy oriented. I have all the marketing. I think in marketing, like marketing is like my language. Like if someone's talking to me about their business idea, I'm like, okay, so here's your Facebook plan, and here's what you're gonna do with like, you know, all your website, your digital marketing, like this is how it's all gonna come together and all that stuff. So, and then Sky will tell you the amazing stuff that she does. And so when we first started meeting and just hanging out, like as friends, we realized that together, the three of us had the potential to create movements, businesses, and communities that would impact people in such a bigger way than any one of us could do on our own. And so that's essentially what we are here to talk about today. And I am going to let Sky now tell you a little bit about her, just so you can see how we all work together and how we are essentially founding this holistic community in order to help other entrepreneurial women in all areas of their business and their life as well.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Emily. Love you both dearly. My name is Sky Mansell. For just a brief moment, I would like everyone to just take a nice inhale and sink into the moment. I am much more on the spiritual woo side of things, I would say. And I use this practice a lot. I breathe, as we all should. But breathing with mindfulness behind it is really important. I mean, we're in the middle of a networking event, right? And we just took the time to take a breath. And you can feel the power of presence really behind it, right? Like, then you're like, okay, cool, I'm a little uncomfortable. Oh, now I remembered how to do that thing. Sometimes we can really disassociate from ourselves so much in different environments for different reasons. So my name is Sky Mansell, and I am an intuitive mindset and energetics coach. Again, my passion is so deep into the energy world because it's something I've been incredibly sensitive with since I was young, kind of walking in a room feeling a little odd in a lot of ways and out of place. So I teach women how to talk to, connect with their unconscious in a very creative and nurturing way. I'll also use their chakra system, their energy for self-healing and optimization. For me, it's been absolutely transformative. I've studied a few different types of self-development techniques, and the most impactful for me has been neuro-linguistic programming, hypnotherapy, and energy work practices. And for me, they've just opened up a world of radical self-awareness and transformation. And there's something I share with my clients, and this is clients that I work with on a business level, this is clients that I work with on a personal level with their mindset and things that they're going through on a life basis. And it's an acronym I've developed, so you can go ahead and flip sides for me, thank you. So it's an acronym that I've developed, and it's a powerful practice, and so some of it's cut off, but I'll explain all of it. Ideally, I'd love for you guys to have a photo and be able to take it with you, and maybe you'll get the gist by the end. But I use the word process because I believe that we have a process into all the ways that we think, we act, we feel, and just as much as we have processes in our business and how they are ran. And these are like built up patterns, right? These are things that, well, I've been using that system in my business for 15 years, it's fine. Okay, fine is good sometimes, but can it be better? I mean, technology is advancing so quickly. Like, how can we upgrade and keep with the times, right? Things can be really easy. Things don't have to be very hard anymore. And so, P stands for pull everything apart. So what kind of pattern or process do you already have going? What kind of system? R, reevaluate what is working and what is not working. And so a lot of times we're hanging on to things in a personal way, and then in a business way that you can get stuff out of the way in your business and create space for a lot more abundance, a lot more clients, a lot more time and freedom and money, just by getting rid of some really easy steps, some really simple overlooked inefficiencies. Just because you've been in the same pattern for so long, you overlook them. O is organize and reinvent. This is the stage that I love. I'm very left brain. I'm a total list person. So I'm like, cool, let's organize it all. We just pulled it all apart. Now it's a little overwhelming. Let's organize it. C is create new pathways and create new systems. So pathways for me is neural pathways, new ways of thinking, new ways of being, or create new systems in your business. How can you upgrade things? E, execute new ways of being, execute new systems. This is where you get to take the aligned action to then step into that new way of being, to then take the actions in your business to try that new system that could offer you incredible amounts of growth. S, stabilize your system. So it could be your nervous system, because you're like, okay, I told myself I was going to stop eating sweets before bed, and you have to kind of stabilize. You have to check in with yourself quite often. Or stabilize your new system in your business. You're going to hit bumps in the road, and that's okay, and we all know this. But sometimes it's a nice reminder of like, okay, it doesn't have to be perfect, we're just going to keep moving along. And the last one is stay in your flow. So staying in your flow, this entire acronym brings you from a problem in your business to a solution. Ideally, for me, solutions are being in a flow state, really. You want your system to be seamless. You want your business to be a seamless force. You want it to be working for you, right? You don't want to spend the rest of your life slaving over the same silly problems that you've been dealing with forever. So staying in your flow is incredibly important to me. That's really the result that I keep in mind at all times for me. Flow state is where you can creatively express authentically. I create differently than Jackie. I express myself differently than Emily. And just as much as systems all work differently. When I come into times where I'm not creatively expressing, that is where I run into blockages, stagnancy, right? I start to plateau. That reflects in my business just as much as my life. So I'm a big believer, your life is a reflection of your business, and your business is a reflection of your life. There was times where I kept running into the same problems in my business, and then I kept running into problems in my personal life too, and I was like, man, I want to fix these. And as soon as I got a hold on one or the other, they totally reflected and both dissipated, right? They start to work together, and it comes back to us and what we're reflecting out. I realized that the number one thing for me to stay in that flow state, for me to stay creatively expressing myself authentically, was support. Support in a lot of ways, like support in my business. Like I need a good foundation, right? We need to have something to build from. Even if it's a great idea, you need some type of foundation. Or support in my life, which has been the amazing, wonderful women that I have surrounded myself around. And it's not to put down any men. I love the men in my life too, but the women, of course, in this entrepreneurial world have been so supportive because I've been able to show up and celebrate my failures, and I've been able to show up and cry tears of joy about my successes because I didn't always have that. I was able to have this huge win in my eyes, and then I would go home and points in my life and not have anybody to really celebrate that with, and so no one was like, awesome, that's a win. But to me, I was like, okay, well, that's fine, that's probably what everyone's doing, I just need to go to the next. But instead, once I just found this amazing community around me, my life outside of business, my personal life, my relationships have just absolutely soared. Everything. Because of how I'm feeling and what I'm really putting out. And so that is really the basis of what we're doing and the power behind it. We are in alignment with our unique vision together. And so there's a force behind us. That's exactly like what we want every single business to be. Because we know the difference. We can walk in and see, okay, they're not in alignment with the same vision. They're not in the same flow state. So that's something we would love to bring into more communities of like-minded women and entrepreneurs and more team building in businesses. Yeah, I'd say flow state is just really at the end of the day, I keep reminding myself of it each and every hour. Okay, what am I doing? What am I feeling? And that's exactly the power of simply that breath. Thank you. Thank you all for taking the time to do that. I saw everybody kind of take the inhale of the chest, so thank you. I mean, really, and I hope you thank yourselves for that as well. There's really a lot of power and presence, and I'm just really thankful that I met you girls. I mean, it's really life-changing when you have that support behind you. So thanks everybody for coming out tonight and listening, and if Jackie and Emily, if you guys want to add anything else. No? Yeah.
Yeah, just thank you again, and if you do want to connect, come talk to us. We love talking to people and meeting people who are very bubbly and outgoing, so come hang out and enjoy the rest of the night. Unless Jackie has something to say.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say the information for our upcoming event is right here on the screen. So we have our first community lunch. We're calling it the Lady Boss Brunch and Mimosas. So it's on Eventbrite right now. You guys can search it. And we also have our meetup group, which is Millennial Women Entrepreneurs of Los Angeles. And if you want to go to the next slide, I think our contact information is up there, so you can also stay in touch. So yeah, thank you guys so much.